Okay guys, so I'm going to start a speedrun game here. I'm actually not going to be live streaming this game, I'm just going to play it. So I'm just recording here. We get a Scandinavian defense, need to know how to play against these ones, so I'm just going to take. Queen takes, let's go knight c3. I like to play this knight c3 approach, because now we actually kick the queen out and we win a lot of tempo. Which is kind of why the Scandinavian is frowned upon, because of this knight c3 idea. Now there are three main lines actually. You can go all the way back here and here. Those are the main moves. I'm going to play move d4, which is just always the standard move in these Scandinavians. Grabbing space in the center. And now knight f3 is nice. Bishop g4 doesn't really do anything. Because of the h3 takes, we're actually attacking this pawn, which is very nice. So knight f3 is completely fine. Bishop g4, I will happily welcome this trade on the account of bishop takes queen takes b7, winning the rook. So he did not go for that, but that would have been a possibility. This move is very bad because we can actually play the move bishop c4 here, guys. And you can see that this cuts into the entire diagonal. The king can never castle kingside. And we also just bring a piece out, so this is why moving the f pawn so early often is very bad. Unless you're playing the Dutch. But yeah, now we're just countering this. I think castling here is the best move. Completing our development, maybe putting our rook to e1. And our guy here simply cannot finish his Dutch style thing here because our bishop is just so strong, and he gave us that bishop, so we should thank him for it. But yeah, but we need to show good technique here. So right now, what is the most instructive thing I can tell you guys is that if people move their f pawns too early, you should play the move bishop c4 very often, or just keep the bishop on this diagonal, because then you actually just cover their castling opportunities. Here I would actually welcome the move b5, because after bishop b3 he can't castle this. He can, but that's very risky because he already played b5, and he can't castle this way at all, is how the board works. So I think rook e1 is just fine, because we want to welcome b5. b5 is good for us. So yeah, I think this is just completely fine. We're waiting to see here what he will do. Knight g5 was maybe also an option, trying to go for f7 immediately. So I'm thinking knight g5, rook g8, knight here. That would have been a pretty good try as well, I believe. Maybe I should have done that. Maybe gone knight e5. But we can do that next move, there's no hurry. I may have been more accurate to done that earlier, but at least now we have the rook here, which is always nice. You can never play e5, so he goes for this. Again, he cannot castle. He's not gonna ever be able to castle that way, so could just go knight a5. I'm just saying. It's not only like a one move threat, like he prevents knight here. It's like he has to move something undesirable after this move, which is why I think it's so good. Because now he will have to actually, because here I just take it, right? Then I double the pawns, and that's horrible. So I'll actually just go for that if that happens. But again, it's not even threatening mate or anything, but like, you can also just play h3, but then he takes, and yeah, that's a little bit unnecessary. So I think up knight g5 I can just take and make the f file open and just try to crush him, you know. So yeah, I'm just much better here, castling. This is a very instructive part of the game, because you actually try to prevent castling here at all costs. But yeah. Again, as I'm saying that, f7 is still available if we just don't blunder anything here. So the most prophylactic move. I'm looking at bishop f7 here, but I don't think it does anything. The thing is, h3 just takes, right? And that doesn't accomplish anything. So maybe taking is the best. It's just a little bit unfortunate, because I wanted to have something here. But okay, we're just going to have to play a longer game. And there's nothing wrong with that, that's for sure. Maybe bishop b3 next move, just covering this pawn. Maybe d5. There's a lot of options. Maybe rook e6 is a move. Then he may just take. Oh, rook e6. when there's a rook in one move. That's no good. Sorry guys, I'm just blind. It's fucking 3:30 a.m. at least here. But I had to get a speedrun game in, so you know, priorities. So yeah, this is a pretty late speedrun for me. I think g3 may be fine, but I think bishop b3 is just the best, just defending the pawn here. Could play knight d2 and c3 as well. That is an approach for sure, but I think this just puts the piece out quicker and it's just better from that standpoint. So let's just play this move. Again, we still have this bishop covering the king's escape from the center, so we're just gonna play this move right now to consolidate a little bit, I guess. Guess he goes for this. I did see this, but I thought just maybe knight e4 is an option. Among others, attacking the queen. Queen can't take. Where can the queen go? Okay, so the queen can go back. Then I'm threatening maybe knight g5. There's many things there. The thing is, if the queen goes back, no, it just screams trouble here. I can also play the move d5, but I'm afraid of takes. No, that doesn't do anything. Maybe d5 is the best, but then maybe knight e5 is the problem, really. Yeah, that's probably the problem with it. So maybe knight e4 is just the best move. Knight e4, maybe c3, just consolidating the position a little bit. Yeah, my throat is still bad, guys. I'm sorry for that. Not much I can do about it. But yeah, I think this move is the best, because we just attack the queen, and we're just using our initiative here, try and win as quickly as possible. So the queen has this square and this square, I think. It does maybe have b4, but that move looks bad. It just looks bad. Probably because of knight g5, but okay, we'll figure it out when we get there. Okay, he does go there. Let's attack the bishop, actually. So I think bishop b3 is the best move. Or maybe just b3, actually. b3, b5, bishop d5, pinning. I think that's the way to go, because this actually protects the b pawn. Does open up some lines here, though. But the thing is, b5 looks like it traps the bishop, but we have this d5 square. And I'm just looking if this pressure can maybe pay off there, maybe. Because the rook is under attack, but yeah, I don't know. It's actually very hard to calculate this position. I know I'm better, but I need to be able to convert it. It's not that easy. Actually, it's proven to be quite difficult. I'm trying to look for some tactics. There's none like bishop f7, maybe a fork, but there's just... I may actually have to play b3 and open up this diagonal a little bit. Because c3 just punish a bishop. Could also... Yeah, I don't know, I think actually b3 is the best move. We'll see though, after b5, bishop d5, what he does. He needs to protect the knight, I guess, or move the knight. He could not take here, because then I will take the rook for free. He could, but again, when he takes here, I'm actually getting something for the rook. I'm getting the bishop. This is just a free rook. So he goes here. Just a move I don't quite understand, because I'm looking at knight g5. And I don't know what he's going to do after that. Even d5 is no good. I can also preemptively just move. No, then I hang the knight. Obviously. Oh, obviously. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. I usually don't not see these things. Very hard way to explain it. Yeah, it's very late at night. Maybe bishop d3 actually, just protecting. It's also okay. Because if we trade, I don't know. But again, this bishop kind of blocks the queen as well. Yeah, I don't know, to be honest with you. Could go c3. Actually, I could go c3. Because that just helps me. I think c3 is just a very nice move that protects this pawn. Knight is defending it. I think c3 is just a very good consolidating move. Because I just protect this pawn now at all costs. Also attacking the queen, winning time. The knight is protecting the pawn here. I think this is just a very nice move. Queen a3 is probably best, but after queen a5, I think I have b4 here and here, attacking the queen. Knight can't go to d5 because I just take it with my pawn. I think queen a5 here and then queen b3 maybe, because this doesn't work. That is possible if he blunders queen a5, b3, b4, and queen a3. Then is possible. We'll see. We'll see what he does. So he goes there. It's the best move. I'm impressed. But again, now this pawn is just always defended. So I guess I can just go here. This guy is playing very well. I mean, the opening was dubious, but other than that, he's not playing horribly at all. But I think knight b4 here is the best. Either checking next move or going for some here, maybe here or something. I don't know. It just looks like something gotta be here. Maybe it's this move, it's not that move. Maybe it's knight g3. Bishop goes back. Then I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know, it's actually not that easy. Maybe it's this move actually. That is the killer. Yeah, I think so. His queen can't take it, obviously. I'm threatening b7. Kind of. I think I am. And I'm also threatening this, which just looks crushing. I think this is the best move. And again, if we just keep putting pressure on him, something will eventually give, because again, this is not a GM or anything, so yeah, we should just keep putting pressure on him. And of course we're better in this position, you could just tell by looking at it, but okay. It looks like we're gonna have a longer game though, which I like. Looks like this is gonna be a very good and instructive game. So yeah, I'm gonna wait our opponent's move. I may or may not get some soda while we wait, but I think I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna respect him. I'm not going to use any unnecessary time for no reason. I'm going to respect him for what he's doing here. He's not playing badly, so let's just keep on playing for now, and I'll have my treats after the game and after the analysis part. So, there's not much more to say. We just have to wait and see what our opponent is going to do. Again, we're playing a 15-minute game, so it's not that easy. But okay, he defends in this way, I get, but now I think I actually have this move. Bishop to e6 check. And we might have a fork. That doesn't, it's not really a fork because the rook can't protect the bishop. But it's kind of a fork. Which gives us a lot of chances. So I think this is just the best move. I think we're just gonna play it. Yeah, let's just play it. It just looks very natural to me, getting the bishops off here and attacking this bishop. Sorry guys, I'm still very sick. I'm sorry if that annoys you or anything. I'm very sorry. Not much I can do about it though, so yeah, I'm expecting takes and rook b8. That's what I'm expecting here. Yeah, so he goes for this. Probably rook b8 now. Could have not moved the bishop, but then again he sacks the exchange, and that's not any good, so I am expecting rook b8. And after takes, I may have the move d5. Because I'm going to help you visualize here. Rook b8, takes, d5, knight e5, bishop f4. I don't know. He goes for this though. Just no good. Can you guys tell me why? Yeah, you just take the bishop here. It's completely free bishop. Maybe it's actually not that simple, because after I take it, I have rook b8. Wow. Then I maybe have bishop h6, protecting my knight for now. This is interesting. But yeah, I have to take for now. And bishop h6 opens up the door. This is very nice, guys. After rook b8, bishop h6 opens up the door to escape through e6. That is nice. Yeah, that's a very nice nice way to escape with our knight. He doesn't go for it, not yet at least. So I think we could play queen c1. I think that guarantees a queen trade, which is definitely good for us because we're up a piece. And also after queen c1 takes rook b8, we still have bishop h6. So yeah, queen c1 should just simplify the game and win easily. It's maybe not the most accurate move, guys, but definitely getting the queens off just simplifies our task a lot more. So this is definitely not a bad move. And he doesn't really have a choice here. He has to trade queens because he goes here, I take, you know, it's nowhere else to go. So I think we're gonna take with this rook when he takes, because we want to keep this rook here open, so that when he plays bishop h6 we can actually move our knight to e6. Very important detail in my opinion. Maybe it's not, doesn't really matter, like the engine may not agree with me, but I think it's very important still, just practically, to have this rook here on the e-file, and also just taking here in general is very unnatural. So yeah, bishop h6, what we talked about, protecting the knight. Knight can now go to e6 because the rook has opened, and yeah. But our opponent is playing very well for his level. I mean, I need to pull out some 2000 level tricks here, or yeah, to try to win these games. So yeah, it's not easy at all. Of course, kind of is, but at the same time during the opening, I wasn't so sure what to do. I mean, of course I had everything that I needed, but at the same time just not. This is a very nice move though. I didn't see this initially. It basically attacks my bishop with this move. I think we may have this resource though. Actually just trying to get out like this, but then he has rook g6 forking us. Wow, very interesting. Maybe I have knight f5 though, because this move sorry guys, this move g5 stopped covering f5, so I can actually go knight f5, attacking the rook, protecting the bishop. After this, what do we do? That is the question. Of course I can chicken out and I could go like this, and you know, I could take, for example, take, and I have up 2 pawns and win the endgame. But I'm gonna try to see if I can possibly extract my knight now out of his position. But it's not that easy. It may not be possible. I will try to find a way though. Yeah, so I think knight f5 is just the best, even just getting some material back. So knight f5, rook here, takes, rook takes f5, pawn takes, knight takes, rook takes, and I'm on the 7th rank. I'm up, I think, 2 pawns. He will have 5, I will have 7. That should be more than enough to win the game. I can also just take, and take. That's also possible. Just going for this, sacrificing my knight to get like this. No, that's actually not possible. No, that's not possible because the pawn is covered, so I will only be up 1 pawn there. Oh, this is hard. I guess knight f5 is best then. Knight f5, rook f6, takes. Knight f5, what other moves does he have? Yeah, he has to go rook f6, I think. So yeah, let's play this move. I think I have properly calculated this move. And yeah, I think I have. So of course you should play rook f6 now. That was not very easy. I did not see this move initially. Thankfully though, we did find a way out of it. That still wins for us. And yeah, we have to sack our piece back after rook f6, which is very unfortunate, but we're getting 2 pawns, so we're kind of just converting our advantage. This move is very bad though, because it just hangs a rook with check. Then we will take and protect our bishop. So again, here is the 500 blunders coming alive, but you know, you played very well in my opinion there. That was a very nice move. Here I think just taking is fine as well. Again, we're up 9 points of material now because he just blundered a rook and did not take our knight immediately. So now it doesn't matter if you lose this bishop, because yeah, we are still up a bajillion points of material. So yeah, you might even have this move, which may seal the deal. Except for this, I think. No, we don't have that. But I think this is still the best move. And maybe we go rook d1 and try to prepare the move c3. Because c3 now just blunders the pawn, but I think rook d1 seals the deal for us. because then we can play the move c3. And this is just a mating net. It's called a mating net because we're covering all our bases, and now this move c3 actually just checkmates him because all the squares are covered. Yeah, c3 is just checkmate. Very, very interesting game by our opponent, I must say, especially at this level. Of course, he did make his mistakes, but he found some very nice moves. So we're gonna analyze this game. 84.8 accuracy, I'm not disappointed in that. He had a 70.1. I'm doing something bad now. Let's see, 70.1, yeah. Which is not bad for his level at all. Let's put this back, put a little bit to the side here. Okay, let's see. I'll change this up just a little bit. Okay, I think you guys see that now. Yeah, you see it. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so this is Scandinavian. We take knight c3, queen d6 is one of the main lines. I actually think queen d6 is the best move in my opinion, because queen a5 and queen d8. Queen d8 just seems passive, so queen d6 may actually be the best move in the Scandinavian after knight c3. But it's still a much better game for white, in my opinion. g6 is okay, knight f3, and now bishop c4 is the best move, as you guys see. This is what I expected, because again after f5 you just open the diagonal completely, right? So yeah, very nice to keep this stuff in mind. Knight f6, castles, a6, rook e1, bishop g7, all very normal. Again, you can't castle though. g3 was actually the best move here, preventing any nonsense, one of the best moves. After that is queen e2. I played the move knight d5. Now knight f5 is not that good, and again I play the best move takes. Knight d5 was preferred. Which I did not think about. I don't think I did. I played the move bishop e3, just trying to consolidate. That drops the advantage significantly, but again, it doesn't really. It just keeps our initial advantages. Knight d5 is an extra advantage, you know. Bishop e3 just keeps our initial ones because we are protected. We have this, you know, and that's what I kind of wanted to do. And knight e4 is the best move, which I'm very proud of because you prepare c3. Queen b4 is. I actually like this move. Queen e2 is apparently nice, protecting the bishop, sacking the pawn. That would have been a possibility, and then going rook b1 probably. Like I'll show you the line. Queen takes, rook b1, queen a3, rook here maybe, queen a5, and yeah, that's maybe unnecessary, but still. Knight c5 it prefers, but okay, whatever. I played a move b3, it's perfectly fine. And this move, I played a move c3, which is the best move. Yeah, I just really like this move because it actually just blocks the bishop for now, and yeah, you kick out the queen, and yeah, the move d5 is the best, but I didn't really like opening this stuff up. Seemed counterintuitive. I played knight c5, which is not bad. Long castles. I played bishop e6. He likes bishop e6 and knight e6. Bishop e6 he likes the best, actually, the most actually. Just doesn't show because very sorry. It just doesn't show because this marking computer here is actually lower depth than my computer that I can see here. But okay, it likes this the most. Bishop takes g7. Of course, I thought rook b8, but after rook b8, I thought, yeah, bishop takes g7, and yeah, d5 would have been a possibility to go like this. But yeah, what did I think actually after rook b8? I think it was d5? I don't remember, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't actually remember, but whatever. I probably would have found the move d5 or something. I'm just trusting that. But again, none of this happened. He played rook d6. Oh shit. Let's go. Here he played rook d6. Here queen b7, and now I played queen c3 because this just forces the queen trade. This is the simplest approach. Engine prefers queen takes g4. Understandable, winning another pawn. But this is the simplest way. So now I just up a piece. Rook here, bishop h6, just protect the bishop. Best move according to the engine. This doesn't realize it, but it is the best move. G5, and now the best move here is actually knight f5, which I played. After a long calculation process, I found the move knight f5. E6 here. Now I just took the rook. Of course, he didn't even take, so yeah, I just took, played knight here, bishop here. This is the best line, and now c4 is actually just mate in 2, which I just didn't calculate. Yeah, rook e4 is mate, but I thought this was fine. It is still plus 11, and it is just a mating net, so he blundered the move c4. So yeah, and to actually avoid that mate, you have to play the move knight b8 here, trying to go like this. That's you know, but yeah, c4 would have been the best, and then rook e4. But I just thought this was a mating net, and it is. So yeah, very good game by my opponent. Shows how to try to punish these kinds of stuff, even though sometimes it's not apparent how to do so. You could still find good enough moves to continue the game and continue punishing your opponent for his poor play. So yeah, it was a good speedrun game. Thanks for watching, everybody.